All right, here are solutions for quiz 3 for Math 211. This first problem is a bunch of Venn diagrams. It's a weird looking union symbol, whatever. A bunch of Venn diagrams, and you're asked to shade in the specific region or the specified regions. So on this one, I got B union C. So B union C is kind of everything that's in this snowman shape right here. I want to take the intersection of that set and A. So really what I'm looking for is anything that falls inside this snowman here, but also falls inside A. Well, I guess that would be this region right here. And I don't know, you might want to show more work than that, but I think I can just kind of talk through them. I guess I could color code. I'm going to leave it like that. What about this one? B union C. Okay, that same idea, this figure 8 thing. But now I'm getting rid of anything that is in A complement. So A complement is everything that's outside of this circle right here. So what I want to do is I want to subtract off anything that is outside of A. So I want to start with this huge snowman guy right here and erase anything that is not in A. Well, that's going to be the exact same answer. I don't think I meant to do that. Maybe I did, who knows. But those answers end up being the same. What about this one? C complement minus B complement. Well, C complement, you're looking for everything that is not in this circle. So I got the outside part here, these little regions, these regions, everything that's not in this circle. I want to start with that, but then what I want to do is erase everything that is not in this circle. So I start out with a lot of stuff, everything except for this circle right here, but then I erase most of it. I erase anything that's not in this circle. So what I will keep is this region right here. I don't know how to justify that, I guess. Note that this region is not in C. So it started out in my picture, and I did not erase it because it is in B, and I erased everything that was not in B. So I end up with that answer right there. All right, now I'm going to do the same thing but kind of backwards. So maybe I'll even write here multiple answers possible. But then I'll go in and actually give one version of answers. So I got this shaded region here. What I see when I see this region is it's everything that's in A with a little bit more. So I'm going to start out with A, and I'm going to take the union of that, and what do I want to put in? Well, I need to add in this region right here. What I could put in is this entire football-shaped region here. I could put in B intersects C. That would do the trick. A union B intersects C. What about this one? Well, similar. I almost have all of A. I just got to get rid of this middle region here. So what am I going to get rid of? Well, I could get rid of B intersects C. That would do it. You could also get rid of A intersect B intersect C if you felt like it. Sure, there's other answers you could do as well, but I'll just leave it with those two for now. Okay, what about up here? Well, damn near everything's shaded in up here, so I'm going to kind of think about this as a complement. What I'm going to do is try to represent the area that's not shaded, so this little region right here, and I'm going to throw a complement up on the top. So how do I represent this region? Well, this white region right here is almost my football. The football is B intersects C. It's not a great looking B. B intersects C. But I don't want the entire football. I just want this kind of fish-shaped part of it, I guess. I got to get rid of this part. So I'll take B intersects C, and from that I'll subtract something. I'm going to subtract A. If you wanted, you could subtract A intersect B intersect C, or however you want to do it. And then I'll throw the complement over the top. And maybe I even write that. You could also say this is... I'll try to write the answers that I think are most likely people would put down. But again, as I said up here, multiple answers are possible. But here's another way you could get there. All right, and that's the end of 2. Now we're talking about Mayan numbers. So you're given this little key right here, and you're asked to determine what number is represented in Mayan below. So right here. Well, first I want you to recognize you got these 3 bars and the 2 dots. So that's 3 5s and 2 more. This is 17. When I multiply 17 times 1, why am I multiplying it by 1? Because it's down in the bottom row here. So it's only worth 1, I guess 17. And then up here, in my next row, I have 1 bar. The bar is worth 5. However, since the bar is written up in this second row, it's 5 of these 20s. aka 100. And then up here, recognize you got two of these dots, each dot worth 1. But it's not 2 ones, it's 2 of these third row things, these 360s. So that's 720. So my answer is 720 plus 100 plus 17. That looks like 837. Maybe I write that somewhere. 720 plus 100 plus 17 equals 837. All right, and now in college, Steph Curry scored this many points. That's true. I actually took the time to look that up, which is kind of a strange thing for me to have done. But at any rate, write this number in Mayan. All right, 2,635. Well, if I go up to my key up here, this fifth, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, fifth row up here, each one represents 144,000. That's too high. He only scored 2,000 points. This one, every one represents 7,000. Again, that's too high because he only scored 2,000 points. And I guess there should be a comma here. Not that important. So it's a whole bunch of 360s. How many 360s? Well, you might want to pull out a calculator at this stage. Figure out how many times 360 goes into 2635. Actually, I have a calculator. I think I do. Yeah, I do. There it is. There's my calculator. Kind of fancy. So what I'm going to do is figure out how many 360s I can make out of 2635. So I'll take 2635 and divide it by 360. And what I get is a little bit more than 7. So I want 7 360s. And 7 360s, how much will that count for? Well, let's see. 7 times 360 is 2520. And that leaves, well, let's see, 2635 minus 2520. I'll have 115 more. And how am I going to represent 115? Well, that's just going to be a whole bunch of 20s. How many 20s? I want 5 20s, which will give me 100. And that leaves 15 more. So I want 15 ones. So let's try to write that. 15 ones, well, 1, 2, 3, done. These each represent 5. Since I put them on the bottom row, that represents 15. I want 5 20s, so I'll come up here to my second row and represent 5, which is just 1 bar. And then I want 7 360s, so I'll write a bar with kind of these 2 dots. Here's 7 in my third row, here's 5 in my second row, and here's 15 in my first row. This right here will be my answer. And I guess that ends the quiz.